let's see, fentanyl or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know how many lives they saved there.
Agenda.
Aye.
Approval of the minutes from November 7th, 2023. I can make that motion.
Second.
Motion made and second to approve the minutes of November 7th, 2023. All those in favor?
Aye.
Public comment. Seeing none. See receipt of information is not from supervisors not seated. I see none. Update from Administrator Norby. That's a different.
Mr. Chair, I'll take care of items 6 and 7. We did do interviews for the highway commissioner last Thursday. Thank you for those from the committee that sat in on that interview. Josh Kelch did accept that position. We'll start January 1 as commissioner. It will be on the agenda item for the county board meeting in December also, just to ratify that appointment on there. So that'll be on that one. Sarah McCurdy started Monday of this week as environmental services director. Welcome Sarah back to the county. She was with the county previously for 18 years and then took 5 years off with her kids and stuff. So, and then also Rod Polk has been appointed to Public Works Director. He will now have recycling and solid waste underneath him, along with facilities, parks, trails, dams, and everything else I see fit. So when he starts December 10th on his position on that one. With that, switching to Public Works, the bridge on the Gandy over 270th Avenue across from County Road B there. The DNR, that project has started now for that bridge replacement and the repair of that bridge. That'll be completed on the Gandy December 22nd, and Larson Construction is doing that bridge also. The County Road B project, that was a BIL funded project there from 35 to County Road Z. That was fast tracked to sign the contracts in 23 to do construction in 2024. Due to some issues with the archaeology study taking 3 months, and that it's not looking like we can meet the February 1st let date on that. So that project may get pushed to 2025. I'll keep you guys updated on that one. The Clam Falls Dam, we had a pre-bid meeting up there on site with contractors. Good news there, we had 9 contractors show up for that bid meeting. You know, so there's a lot of interest out there and quite a few larger contractors out there. The CISA roof goes out for bid here in January shortly. And we did get the building sealed up for winter with new flashing made by Bristlin next door there. That's all installed. So until we get those bids in the spring, we'll replace that roof. And then the clerk has your information for the road school coming in January here. She has your applications behind you there to fill out for the road school. And that's all I have for Public Works.
Okay, any questions for Administrator Norby or Public Works issues? Seeing none, we'll move on to Sheriff Walker.
I have a pretty short report as well. Start with just congratulate Mo Norby on his new position. I look forward to working with you. Good choice on that selection. I'm sure it was a tough process. We did have a fatal last Thursday, November 30th on Highway 65, right around 20th Avenue. And the unique part of it, it was called in by the crash detection on the cell phone. The phone itself detected the crash and alerted our call center. So we sent first responders and deputies and they found the car, and unfortunately the driver was deceased. But I think that's interesting, that technology, and I know we always have to spend a lot of money on the 911 system, but it's amazing when you see it work. So that's an area too. I'll point out that cell phones don't even work that well. There was a news crew down there yesterday and I texted them and they couldn't call, they could only text from there. So anyway,
Go right ahead. Oh, this is Johnny Bonner Prize. Anybody want to hear it? I'll shut him off. That's the only way I can do it is by phone.
So, with that fatal, I did spend some time with the victim's family. It was a 21-year-old from New Richmond who passed. And that's difficult. And it's too early to comment on the factors. You know, I know this will strike a nerve probably with Mo, because we just had the highway project on Highway 65. And I can tell you that the road seems greatly improved. I drove it yesterday, no problems. Is it a challenging road? It always has been challenging, but I don't know if that's a major factor in this crash. I tend to think speed is a factor. And again, we're gonna wait and see what the medical examiner has for toxicology. And so it's just too early to comment really on it. But the news, they like to do the story. So there is a Fox 9 story out there about it. And they did use an official from another county, which I thought was kind of odd that was who was commenting on our highway, was a Somerset village administrator or something to that effect. So anyway, they must have been desperate for people to go on camera. Anyway, so that tragedy happened, and you know, I just saw on the news too that St. Croix County has recorded their 13th fatality this year, and I think we're at 14. So it's been a bad area in the region for traffic fatalities, and we'll take a deep dive into that. We do meet quarterly with highway safety meetings, and we'll continue to do that. But it'll be interesting when it's all done at the year to analyze some of those and see, you know, what some of those factors are. I think we can always learn from those tragedies. I thank you guys for the budget process, including all the officials that were part of that, Don Wortham and Vince is now gone, but the budget process was very smooth this time around, and we're pleased with how we came out with it. So thank all of you for that. And then finally, I'll just mention again that there is a resolution I understand has been brought forward on the Department of Health Services, the Wisconsin DHS, on their drug testing for fentanyl. And I'll just say again, I support that resolution. And I know that'll be a further discussion you guys will have, but my position is I'm just against that philosophy on treating that problem in our society that particular way. So any questions? All right, thank you.
Okay, Doug, update from Supervisor Rowley regarding the Polk County ATV ad hoc committee.
Yes, just same moving on with the direction that the clubs are going. Francisco was here, who is our forester in Polk County, and they got a good chance to discuss the county forest and his programs and how they work together with the club. And Mo came for a minute. I did have a chance to update them on the county changes with Mo taking over, and parks and buildings will be in the basement. I call it the basement, but aren't they down where the old vet's office was?
Correct.
So they're over here now and updated the clubs on that, where to go talk to them. And Rod will be in charge of the whole program now, as Mo said. So it's just a chance to get updated on moving forward.
Any questions? Moving on to the CJCC update.
I'm Tyler Harrison, the case manager for treatment court, and in the CJCC, Melissa is still on leave. Right now for participants in treatment court, we have 12 out of our maximum number of 17. And I got 3 referrals recently this month, and we also have 2 pending participants just waiting for them to get out of jail. So come January, February, we should be at 14 for sure if we don't get more referrals in the next couple months. So our numbers are definitely filling up. We have 4 participants in stage 1, 2 in stage 2, 4 of them are in stage 3, and then 2 of them are in stage 4. Our next anticipated graduation is March 1st. So I will be sending out an update as that comes, and if it gets closer, I'll send you guys all an invitation because you're all more than welcome to come to our graduations. And I'm Sasha Lundgren. I'm the diversion case manager. I work with clients in IDIP, substance diversion, and first-time offender. Currently have one participant in IDIP with 3 new referrals last month. Haven't heard anything on those new referrals yet, if they're wanting to participate or not. We are creating and updating our policies and procedures manual for IDIP, just kind of firming it up so that we don't have clients who are in the program for an extended period of time, which sometimes was up to a year. So working with the judges and the district attorney's office on that. I've got 2 participants in substance diversion right now. Nothing for first time offender this last month, but I am working on rebuilding the beginning stages of our first time offender program. And then hopefully after that program is all up and ready, we can head out to the municipalities and work with them a little bit more on getting some referrals from them. So they're not only from our DA's office, but also from some of the smaller communities in our area.
Any questions?
You still on CJCC?
Yeah, number 11 is discussion and possible action. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Discussion and possible action on appointment to CJC assigned committee. Jay, you kind of got the lead on that.
Okay, I talked to CJ about it. It's a very complicated meeting for him to attend, you know, work-wise. Due to the fact that I think we've been lacking in representation from the county board to the CJCC meetings, that was asked by Steve to take over the CJCC meetings for the extent of this term, to be in April. And I gladly will do that. I want to ensure them that we are very much supportive of CJCC. I know there was a motion to defund them last month. Obviously, it didn't go anywhere, and I just want to assure them that that is a very important project for the county board, and anybody that I've talked to about it are 100% behind it, and the work that's being done is good, and we want to make sure that that they know that. And so I'll be attending the meetings to reinsure the fact that it's an important project in that mean. So I gladly accept that, and CJ indicated that he's happy to see that happen.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It is, they do some amazing things there, I think, and having that representation strengthened is a good thing.
Hopefully it's strengthened.
I trust you will make that appointment at the county board level then?
Yeah, I appoint myself. I
Yep.
suppose I can do
And then
that.
Mo, I would, there's a,
I think the bylaws of CJCC say it's just whoever is appointed by the county board.
Okay.
So I think adding that to the appointments of the chair, you can appoint yourself and then just ask everybody to agree with you.
Well, if they will, okay.
then Mo, there's a document that comes out for the April meeting at 24. Can you add that one in as one of the assignments?
To the work plan?
No, there's a document that comes out when they're making the appointments to all the different committees.
At the organizational.
Oh.
Yeah, the organizational meeting, I'm sorry. If you could just add that appointment to it, then
In April,
in April, somebody can either step up or be appointed, one or the other. Okay, thanks, Jay.
Yeah.
Develop work, review and develop work plan. Unless our new administrator wants to. add something to it. I don't have anything to do. Add.
Not at this time, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, I had a question for the work plan for the standing items. We have an update from Public Works, but since Public Works and Highway will be two different directors, do we want to add an update from Highway as well?
We do.
Yes,
Okay.
good point.
Get that added.
Thank you. Any subject matters for the next meeting? Anybody?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Do you have a date on the next meeting?
The 2nd of January.
Yes.
I think it is, yes.
Is it?
Yes.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, I got most of the meeting. I got sheriff's report and then it was off for a little bit. I got back on, so. Have a good day and a good week, you guys. Be safe.
Made and
I'll,
seconded to
I'll,
adjourn.
I'll be home. I'll be home on the 18th.
Looking forward to it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.